invest. And so, yes, it is causing problems further down the ladder, there's no doubt about it.
It's not just the London market that keeps the estate agents busy come bonus time.
One of the great advantages of this house is its proximity to London. People are time poor, so the travel side of it is very important, and you get here within an hour from London, and also it's very close to the airports, particularly Heathrow. The size of the building, it's nearly 10,000 square feet, is the sort of space that people are looking for, and the public rooms are very important for entertaining. It also offers a lot of privacy with 28 acres around it, and those sort of aspects are what people are primarily after. This type of house in this location within an hour of London is certainly the sort of thing that people working in the city who have a principal residence in London are going to be looking for as a weekend house for entertaining, particularly in the summer.
This estate comes with a price tag of £4.5 million.
The city effect is affecting the home counties market like it is in prime central London. It's all about geography, and the good houses within an hour to an hour and a half of London is what everybody is after. The sort of amenity a country house gives you, which is swimming pools and tennis courts and extensive garaging and so on. And so there is hot competition, and the good houses in these immediate counties around London are seeing, serious demand driven by city purchasers.
In the country, as with London, estate agents can barely keep up as competition for country estates and second homes has seen costs spiral. From Cumbria to Cornwall, younger families find themselves squeezed out. As bonuses hit an all-time high, the number of first-time buyers is now at an all-time low.
Britain used to be one of the most equal developed nations in the world. Now it's one of the most unequal developed nations. And so what we have now is that the top 1% in Britain own something like a quarter of Britain's wealth.
With the year's bonus about to be paid out, city dealer Maurizio Fabrice is choosing his latest sports car at an Italian motor show.
I like spending my money on cars, I like driving around. I just enjoy everything about cars, racing and owning them. And I think the best looking car is that Alfa over there, which I think is, it's the most stunning car at the show. Really cool.
After 20 years as a broker, Maurizio is enjoying his biggest ever bonuses, and it's these that allow him to indulge a lifelong obsession with cars.
It's a guy thing. Most guys like cars, and if you link that to the wages these guys are getting paid, then they're a status symbol, and it just might show off what they're doing, how well they've done, the success they're having. Porsche and Ferrari have got to be up there, especially for the younger guys. And, Mercs, Bentleys now, obviously getting quite popular. Aston Martins, they've come back in. It's anything that looks good when you park it outside a restaurant or something.
Racing sports cars cost Maurizio £80,000 every year.
I got into that by accident. I went to a track day, and I met a guy down there called Rob Wilson, who trains a couple of the Formula 1 guys, and he convinced me that I should stop being a hooligan on the track with my own car and maybe do some racing. I've been doing it 3 years now, and it's a lot of fun. The adrenaline when you're in the car and you're actually in the race is probably very similar to when we're having a busy day in the office. It's all about adrenaline, and the time just flies by. People don't understand that the reason that they go out and they play hard is because the environment they're in is so highly strung. And people from the outside don't understand just how much effort and how much work and how much time and how many sleepless nights we all have.
To mop up some of the billions of pounds spilling out from the city, a whole new service industry has sprung up with people working round the clock to meet the city's every wish and demand.
Quintessentially came about 5 years ago when I set it up with my partner Ben Elliott, and we decided to look after some of the world's richest and most connected people, because at the time I was producing films with Elton John, and I used to do a lot of service work for the film stars coming into town. So we only actually look after probably the top 0.5% of the city. So if you wanted to hire a private jet, we would go out to 50 of the best suppliers of private jets worldwide and get you the best price, through to finding you a private villa, or ordering your own personalised submarine, or booking a famous pop star for your